welcome to Sacred Space Yoga, Young Living Way. My name's Pamela Hunter, and I have been using Young Living essential oils in my mindfulness practices since 2003. So thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to invite you to play into your hips to become more centered and feel free. The oils that we're using today are going to be PanAway and Peace Calming. So get your mat, get on your little seat here, and we're going to begin. We'll be putting on our oils. If you do not put on your oils topically, you may want to have a tissue, or I like to use cotton pads or cotton balls if that works for you. If you know you need a carrier oil with your essential oils, please have that handy as well. What's a carrier oil? Coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, almond oil. There's a whole list of seed oils that dilute our essential oils when needed. All right, are we ready to begin? Let's rub our hands together. Bring your thumbs to your sternum and your fingers away, and feel into your seat, into where you are right here in present moment. Observe your breath. Without altering anything, notice how you're breathing, how you feel when you're sitting right here. Notice your head, your eyes, the air coming in and out of your nose, the movement of your chest, the movement of your belly when you breathe. Notice what it feels like to have your knees bent, your seat here, sitting in this easy pose. Taking a moment to be mindful. Let's take our arms up, inhaling up, side bending to the right, bending this right elbow so that you come deep into this side bend of feeling that opposite hip, that left hip into the earth as you lengthen the sides of your body here. Remember to breathe. Inhale, lengthen back up, both arms come up, and we'll take a side bend to the left, bending that left elbow, making space from the elbow to the shoulder to the ear, and then lengthening that right arm up and over your head, feeling the elongation through the entire side body all the way to that right hip, remembering to breathe. Inhale and lengthen back up. We're going to go to that other side again, going to the right side. Bend that elbow, lengthen over, and this time look up just any amount. Breathing in. Exhale, rise up. Going to the left, bending that left elbow, right arm extending, look up any amount. Breathe in. Exhale, rising up. Nice. Right here, take your hands to the front shins. Your arms may be straight. Lengthen up the spine and exhale, round down the spine. Inhale, lengthen up the spine. Exhale, round down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Keep breathing in and out, and know that you can do these at your desk, sitting in a chair, wherever is most comfortable for you. Those of you that are at work right now, taking a lunch recess, a mindfulness lunch, just push away from your desk and join us. Inhaling up, exhaling back down. Good, come up. Take your hands behind you, just relax back slightly. And let's uncross our legs and cross the opposite leg in front. and rock forward a little bit. We're going to go into a rocking motion of uncrossing and crossing, and uncrossing and crossing. If you'd like to make it more challenging, no hands, Mom. Inhaling and exhaling as you come forward. Inhale, open, exhale, cross. 2 more, inhale. Inhale again and exhale. Bring your feet into butterfly, or Rodney and Colleen call it cobbler's pose. My many years of teaching kids yoga, it's butterfly to me. In fact, I often want to sing a song right now, Fly Like a Butterfly. Take your 2 fingers if you'd like and bring them around that big toe and wiggle into your side bodies here. If that's too much, bring your hands behind and be here. Just allowing gravity to open up your hips here. Feeling into your hips. Now I want to teach you one of Pam's little tricks. So I've had to rehab my body multiple times with yoga. So let's take our legs up and just take them out for a minute. And I'm going to show you a little technique that I do when I feel the extra tightness in my hips. I take my fingers all in a row. I hope you can see them. And I'm going to use the roll and release technique. The roll and release technique is a part of the raindrop technique, but you can do it anywhere on your body, anytime. So I'm going to take it right to this little hip socket, to the outside edge of my thigh where the hip crease is. And I'm going to take my fingers to the pads and over to the nails. And I'm just, you cannot do it incorrectly. You're just making inchworm effects from the outer hip to that inner groin. 3 times on each side, opening up all those muscles that are binding us in there. Opening that up. I feel like my left side needs a little more. What do you feel? If you feel like one of your sides needs more, do it one more time on that side that you feel you need it. All right, nice. Then I'm going to also do that same thing underneath the pads of my knees. So we hold a lot of fluid back here. The lymphatic system likes to pool right there. So we're opening that up. Beautiful. How about the other side? Just opening those pockets of fluid to get some movement moving through there so that they don't feel so clogged up. We want some freedom through there. Then take your hands up and down your legs. Feels good. Now to make sure, then grab one thing at a time. Grab here and take yourself back into butterfly. Take your right hand right underneath the clavicle and brush up on your skin 3 or 4 times to open up that lymphatic portal right there. Feels good. I can feel the energy moving. I can sense and I can breathe in that wafting, beautiful aroma of clove, cinnamon, lemon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. It feels so good, giving us that focus and that clarity. So as we're here, then bring that in. Did you notice that coming in to your butterfly or cobbler's pose was a little more simple after doing that little roll and release in that joint, in that ball and socket joint of the hip? I hope you did. Bring your legs together. I'm going to face the side. Take yourself in to staff pose. There we go. Staff pose here. So you're sitting with your legs together, touching, and you can rest your fingers here or here. So we're sitting up like a letter L. If this is too much for you, please lay back. We're going to point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Take your legs apart, roll the ankles, getting more of that circulation moving up, and then the other way. Just a few. You can always do this longer. Then let's take a few windshield wipers out with the toes and in, and out, and in, moving all the way up to where the hip is moving as well. out, and in. Nice. Come back into that staff and bring your right knee to bend. Press your foot and hug your knee. Inhale it back out. Rodney did a little bit and Colleen did a little bit of this yesterday. Now bring that bent knee to the left. Press your foot and hug it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring that right knee to bend. Press and hug. Notice we're inhaling when we have straight legs. We're exhaling when we bend the knee. Press and hug. One more each side. Inhale here. Exhale, press and hug. Inhale back. Exhale, bend. Press and hug. Beautiful. Lengthening there. Let's take a little twist here. Just slight little twist. Bend that right knee. Take this right elbow on the inside of that right knee. The left hand comes around and we're opening our chest. Breathe here. Exhale. Feeling into that right hip. Breathe in. Exhale. Unwind and hug. Straighten that leg. Left leg, bend that knee. Left elbow on the inside of that left knee. Right hand comes around. Twist that open. Now you're seeing the back side of me. Inhale. Exhale. Feel into your left hip now. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind. Give it a nice hug and lengthen up. Let's come to standing. All the way up. Spread your legs wide. I like to say the ankles underneath the wrists. So come wide with your feet parallel to the edge of the outer mat. Let's sit deep into those hips with your hands in the hip crease. Then take your hands right in front of that kneecap, and we're going to do the aroma yoga way, the pyramid. And twist a little here, bringing it in and feeling into the hips as we bring the left shoulder forward and back. And the right shoulder comes forward and comes back. And the left shoulder comes forward and comes back. Feel those hips and lengthen back up. And feel them come down. Just a slight little squat motion here. And feel it come back up. Have your hands there, activating that bend in the hip and lengthening back up. Now I'm going to grab a chair to have so that you can see. If you're in your family room, I'm in my office. Welcome to my office. You can have a chair right there to help you with this. But again, we're going to go wide. There's our wide stance, parallel feet. Let's turn. If you're doing a chair, I'm going to show you that first. We're going to take that left toe 90, the back toes in 10 to 15 degrees. We're going to lengthen, and we're going to lengthen towards that chair, and you can touch there, or you can go deeper and touch on your shin or the floor. And then take that arm up for a triangle pose. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Come back up. Parallel the feet. Now, heel toe in. We'll do that other side in just a moment, but I want you to feel the difference when you add in some PanAway. Because what is PanAway for? Guess what? PanAway helps us to nurture ourselves and to give us renewed energy. So take your PanAway. Drop it in. Come on, little PanAway. There comes a drop. We're going to drop that PanAway in. We're going to rub that together, and you're going to place that where you feel it. Now, you're not on camera, so if you want to put your hands down on your hips and rub it on your hips, just don't get too close to those parts. So, but I'm going to put it on the back of my neck, and then I'm going to put it through my hair to waft through my hair. PanAway is an amazing oil to use before a yoga class, during a yoga class, or after. Then I'm going to go wide to do that other side. So if you need the chair, switch the chair to the other side. Inhale the arms out. Take your right toes 90. The back toes in 10 to 15 degrees. Reach forward and lengthen down. I love to do triangle on a daily basis to open up the connective tissue that is binding between the knee and the hip. Looking up at your hand or out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Nice, lengthen back up, parallel the feet. Let's go into our hips a little deeper. Turn the left toes 90, the back toes in 10 to 15 degrees. This time we're gonna bend our bend our knee and lengthen into that hip so that chair is there if you need it. You can move it closer so that the knee is supported wherever you are. I'm gonna take my elbow to the knee. I'm gonna broaden my stance a little bit. The idea is to get a right angle here. The elbow to the knee and the knee to the shoulder and the shoulder to the ear has lots of space. Any amount that you can bend into this, making the shape. All that matters is that you're moving. And then if you'd like to go further and take the arm up over the head, breathe into it. And if you'd like to turn towards the sky, breathe there. And feel that PanAway radiating throughout your body, allowing yourself to nurture yourself through this mindful movement. Inhale, lift and rise up. Turning the right toes 90, the back toes in 10 to 15 degree. Bending that knee, feeling that length from the hip to the knee and all this fascia right here. Take the elbow to the knee space from the elbow to the shoulder to the ear. Rise that arm up if it feels good. If the shoulders aren't feeling good, keep your hand on your hip. It's all good. Any amount, take it there. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, look towards the heavens, one more breath. Exhale, inhale, and rise up. Parallel the feet. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe to come into a mountain pose. Be here. One hand on your heart, one hand on your solar plexus between your navel and your ribs. Feel your feet into the earth. Feel your breath. Close your eyes if it feels good. Before we go too deep in, grab that peace and calming. Grab a hold. Now you know the posture we're going to. Grab your peace and calming. If you like layering oils on like I do, layering them on one after the other is so fun. I'm going to drop it into my hand, but you have to know your body. Know if you need a carrier oil. I've been using these so long, I know my body. I'm going to take that to my wrist, and notice when I'm rubbing these on, I'm not letting my fingers get in them, just in case I were to rub my eyes while I'm doing my practice. Then I'm going to take my scent tin again with the peace and calming. Peace and calming reminds us to be still, that we are safe. I am safe. I am still. Breathing it in. Return to that position of love and light breath is what I call this. One hand to your heart and one hand to your solar plexus between your navel and your ribs. Feel your feet into the earth. Feel your strength as you are lifting. Feel the center of gravity, your hips supporting you here in your centeredness. Breathe here. I am safe. I am still. I am safe. I am still. It's through the movement that we're able to come into a standing present moment or a laying down relaxation pose. If you'd like to lay down at the end of your practice, please do and come into Shavasana. If you'd like to stand and continue this standing meditation, for those of you that are stopping midday in your day, you can come into this sweet peace and calming way by putting a hand on your heart, a hand on your solar plexus, and standing in the present moment. Repeating the affirmations, reminding us of these oils. I am clear and focused. I nurture myself. I am safe. I am still. I breathe in peace. I breathe out calm. I breathe in peace. I breathe out calm. Thank you so much for joining us for these mindfulness practices, and welcome to your own sacred space. Each day we are here for you. 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Each day will be totally different as we expand this practice. We listen to your feedback and we cater to you. This is for you. This is the beautiful company that we're a part of, offering you mindfulness practices during this interesting time. Enjoy them. If you have team members or people in your lives that miss the Zoom, please send them to the YL Global Education page. They will be live on there. Mondays will only be live for 24 hours, but I think the rest of the days will be there for you to share and comment on what do you need in your mindfulness practice. What do you need to support you? Please tell us. We're here for you. Have a lovely day.
Thank you, Pamela. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What an awesome practice. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today.
I love it. Thank you all. Hey, post and share and do all the things we do to love on one another as Young Living leaders and family. All right, everybody, ciao.